In this video, we're going to look at how to create links. After all, that's sort of the whole point of the web, right? To be able to click links on one page to view the content of a totally different page. Now, as you probably know, both text and images can act as links to other sites or pages, and the process is essentially the same for both. I'll mainly be showing you how to link text in this video. I have the index.html page found in the company folder of my Aqua site open right now. If you're working along with me, you can find the source files used in this tutorial in the details area of the video workshop. Let's scroll down to the bottom where we have the words and phrases that will eventually become our links. Currently, these are just plain text with no links, but we'll fix that right now. We start off by selecting whatever text it is that we want to turn into a link, for instance, products. And then down here in the Properties Inspector, we can go to the link field, and we can either type in our link. Now, I don't recommend that you do that, because if you have one single mistyped letter, your whole address will be wrong and the link will be broken. Instead, I would suggest either clicking on the Browse folder, so you can actually browse for the page you want to link to, or you can use the Point to File button right here, which if I click on that, you see this little arrow that follows me out, and I can point that right at the Files panel, click at the folder that I want, and point at the file that I want. And you can see the address for that file has been written right here in the link area. If I go and preview this in my browser, after saving my changes, and I click on Products, you can see it takes me right to that products page, so my link is working. And that's how easy it is. Again, all you do is select the text that you want to turn into a link, browse for it, or point at it, like so, and there's your link, right there. So that's pretty easy. Turning images into links is just as easy. Just select the image, whatever image you happen to be using for your link, like this one, for example, and then you have the link field right down here in the Property Inspector. Again, you can either type it in, not recommended, or browse for the file, or point to the file that you need. Just be careful and don't accidentally use the Source Point to File button here, which tells Dreamweaver the location of the image itself. Make sure you use the button next to the link field. Now, so far all the links we've created can be referred to as internal links, meaning every link links to another page within my site. This also means the links I created were relative URLs or addresses. Basically, each link address is relative to the page the link appears on. But there will be times when you'll want to link to other sites out there on the web. In those cases, you need to create what are called absolute URLs, meaning that you have to provide the exact address of the page you want to link to. That's not nearly as daunting as it may sound. That simply means that links to external websites have to be the full, complete address, meaning that you have to have http:// and then the full address. So for instance, if I come down here and I just type in Adobe, if I wanted to link to the Adobe website, I couldn't just type adobe.com or www.adobe.com. It has to be http://www.adobe.com for the full address. If you have a particularly long address like adobe.com/product/Dreamweaver, instead of typing all that in, I suggest you use your web browser to find that exact page that you want to link to, and then copy the address out of the browser's address bar and paste it into the link field here in Dreamweaver. That way you eliminate the possibility of mistyped addresses and subsequently broken links. Now, the last type of link I want to show you is how to create an email link. You've most likely come across this type of link before that, when clicked, opens your email program and creates a new message with the To field already filled out. This type of link is very easy to create in Dreamweaver. Just place your cursor where you want the email link to appear, and then up here in the Common tab of the insert bar, you'll find the email link button. And in this email link dialog box, we have the text and email fields. The text is what you want to have displayed on the page, for instance, contact us. And then the email field is for the actual email address, whatever the email address happens to be. And you can see when I click on OK, I now have a link, and down here it says mail to:info@aquadrink.com. If I go and preview this in my browser, you'll see that when I click on that Contact Us link, it opens up my mail program with the To field already filled out, and now I can just type an email. So that's how you create internal, external, and email links in Dreamweaver.